Hello and welcome to another Hearthstone arena run. Let's get to it. Going in, buying Mage, of course. I'll go with Counterspell. These choices are pretty bad, but this guy's the least bad. Mad Bomber, of course. Sorcerer's Apprentice. Azure Drake. Sorcerer's Apprentice, of course. Makes everything cost less. My favorite card in the game. I'll go with Flame Strike. Shield Bearer, because we need some extra early game defense. Violet Teacher is the best out of the three there, because it actually does stuff. Polymorph, of course. Mana Worm. One of these two. I like the Ghoul, because it, it's stronger. Mirror Image. Water Elemental. Silence is always a good call. Really? Wow. I guess I'll pick the other one then. Polymorph. Frostbolt. I guess Sunwalker, because we don't really have any late game. Take the Acolyte of Pain for card draw. The Shield Master. Oh god. These choices are pretty terrible. So we'll go with the Murloc, just because it's a Murloc. Mana Worm. So we'll go with, I really like this guy. I mean, he gives your opponent a mana crystal, but you play him to kill something that you need dead or to finish off your opponent, so the mana crystal really doesn't matter. Another Frostbolt, because Frostbolt is awesome. We need some late game stuff, so Boulder Fist. Mad Bomber is really fun. We also don't really have any late game. So we'll go with this one. See what happens. And then Azure Drake, because Azure Drake's awesome. No, let's go. So, not sure how I feel about this deck so far, but we'll see how it goes. It's got some okay cards in it. I really wish that it would actually pick a different opponent instead of a worthy opponent every time. Oh god, a mirror match. I hate mirror matches. They're terrible. I think most people hate them, but at least the opening hand's pretty good. So we'll see what they do and go from there. Just wreck up the place a bit while we wait. Really? A Murloc. Will I counter your Murloc with Argent Squire? And then continue wrecking up the place. Oh no, we popped the bubble. How could you? You monster. And I think it's this time we coin out him. We're gonna kill this. I think he's really good. Maybe bait out a Frostbolt. Probably a Frostbolt. Because he's not gonna want to let that live at all. Here it comes. Frostbolt. Maybe they don't have a Frostbolt because they're taking so damn long. Oh, no. Of course they do. What kind of mage deck doesn't have a Frostbolt? Just have this Griffin here. Follow us. Yeah. He likes the mouse cursor way too much. Oh, Raging Organ. Guess what's gonna happen to that thing? Because enrage cards are really good in Mage decks, if you didn't know. Because you can just ping them for 1 damage, and they become enraged. And yeah, I needed to put something else out, and I didn't feel like putting anything else. So it puts me back up to full, so it's whatever. It works. Of course you have a water elemental. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? That would just be silly. We'll just flood the board with shit. He's probably got a blizzard in his hand because that would ruin my day. So he's probably got it because that's my luck in this game. Yep, here it comes. Probably top decked it too just to add to the sting. Yep, here it comes. You got it? Huh? Maybe not. I mean, it'd still be... He's probably going to Flame Strike next turn, though. That's what's probably going to happen. So I should probably try to clear the board a bit. And not play Mad Bomber. Play my charge, though, because I'm probably going to lose everything, so might as well do shit tons of damage to his face. So now we're getting down into the Arcane Golem charge range. Yep, there's a Flame Strike. Of course there's a Flame Strike. Oh yeah, oh no, you froze me. Whoop-de-doo. See what happens with Mad Bomber? Boom, card draw. Aw, come on, Mad Bomber. You're supposed to hit my guy again. I guess I could have pinged my guy. He's probably just going to kill it with the water elemental. Oh well, misplays. They happen. And you just got to keep going. Just keep trucking. Another water elemental. Wow. Wow. That's bad. In case you didn't know, that's pretty bad. It's like one of the worst things that they could have done. Well, Mana Worm's not going to really do much for us. We'll ping that. Do that. I guess throw out the Boulder Fist to take care of that, but it's probably going to get polymorphed or something stupid. Or ping Fireballed, because they're not going to let that live. I mean, they can always just freeze it with their water elemental, but then they lose their huge defensive wall. Yep, polymorph. Of course. Wow, and then increase the taunt by like 1,000,000. Now I need my Flame Strike, which is buried somewhere in here. Probably never to be seen again. And sometimes he forgets things. I don't think I want to put him out. Because he's probably got another Flame Strike, because it's the enemy. They've got every answer. Forever. The only good thing about this is that his mirror images can't attack. Oh god. It says mirror images can't attack me. He's gonna frostbolt my worm before anything happens. Not that I have anything in my hand. Little does he know. Dunk that. Dunk that. Dunk that. Just freeze my face harder. That guy's not really worthwhile right now. So we'll just keep him in the hand. because right now he can only do 10 damage, but then he's got probably got a fireball sitting in his hand, so it's maybe not. So I have to kill him next turn, which if I draw a polymorph, it's totally possible. Not anymore. But since he did that, you have the ability to pop his defense, kill that off. So he's only got 5 damage on the field. I mean, I don't have anything really that can do damage, but it limits his potential as well. So it's fine, I guess. Yep, and he limits his potential. He just shoots me in the face, does 4 damage. That's completely fine, I guess. And then I get a polymorph that's pretty much completely useless. I don't really think I want to waste it.
Instruction begins.
But I kind of do want a 1/1 because I kind of need to do stuff. But then he'll probably draw something really good and put it out, and I'll be like, ah, crap, I shouldn't have done that. So I won't do that. Just limit his potential. Just keep it going. I mean, I'm probably gonna lose here, but it's better to try to draw it out to see if I can actually do something. He's gonna dunk that. An Oasis Snapjaw. Well, that thing's not going off the field anytime soon, unless I polymorph it. Wow, that's not a good draw. Not a good draw at all. But we're gonna polymorph that thing, because what else can we do? And it's top deck off, but they have something on the field, so it's not that great. I kind of want to see him try to do a Pyroblast and have it counterspelled. That'd be pretty awesome. Ugh, that's not awesome though. Well, I'm dead next turn. Because I don't have a Pyroblast in this deck. Yep. That's it. So, congratulations, sir. You've won the stupid mirror match by having all the answers. And that happened, so yeah. Well, so there was that match, so let's just keep going, see what happens. Can't really be too upset about that, although always upset about mirror match. It's just, there's something about it that I don't like. It's probably the same reason why I don't like playing priest decks, because they steal your cards. I just don't like playing against the same thing. Because like, oh look, I know exactly what you're gonna do, and exactly how, and it doesn't matter because it's whoever draws the best cards in a mirror match game, where it's like the same deck going against each other. It's like whoever just gets lucky off their ass better. I don't know why I keep doing this, but I keep just playing with all the stuff in the corners. Probably because there's not a lot to do while you're waiting for your opponent to take 1,000 years for their turn. Because a lot of people take a while. This guy's not too bad though. But I've been against people where it's like you just sit there forever. And they let the time run out to like here. And then they decide to do something. I had a guy go AFK turn 1. And then waited until the rope burned all the way down on turn 2, and then started playing stuff, and it was just bad. Let's see here. I could silence it, but I don't think that's a silence worthy target. I could play Mana Worm, Frostbolt, and then hit it with the shield. Or, yeah, because he's probably got something that'll buff it up, like Inner Rage or one of those cards, or Cruel Taskmaster. So I should probably just remove it from the field before it gets crazy. So we'll do that. Not too concerned about losing the shield. I don't really have any buffs in a mage deck, so it's whatever. And it also buffs up my mana worm, so that's always good. Gonna put the pressure on early. And he's slamming my mana worm. He's probably got an execute. Or a Cruel Taskmaster, that works as well. But that's fine. Because we're going to do this. I'm going to shoot that. I'm going to kill them. And I've got a scarier creature out now. But he's probably got some way of dealing with it. Because he has, how many cards? 8. He's got 8 cards in his hand. He's done nothing this entire game, practically. He what, slammed in Cruel Taskmaster? That was his big play of the game so far. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Probably not going to be good, but he's taking a while to decide what he wants to do. Which is fine, but it probably means that he knows he has stuff to deal with it. And I hate waiting for really obvious choices. That wasn't very obvious, but it's a pretty good card in a warrior deck. But we'll just play out a Sunwalker. And just hit him in the face because there's no point in raging that and killing my ghoul. Because that's the last thing we want. Oh, what does he got? Slam? Slam the bubble away? I guess that works. And he's going to coin into an Arcanite Reaper. That was actually pretty good. He kills that. Takes damage to the face, but he removes one of my biggest cards. And then that happens. So I could remove his guy. But I don't really feel like that's the best choice. I mean, if I play out Shield Master, he'll just axe it, a question, and kill it. And then he'll probably trade. He'll probably trade himself, so might as well just apply pressure to his face before I start losing it. So yeah, if he hits me with the axe and trades, that's pretty much perfectly okay with me. Because the ghoul has served its purpose. Because the ghoul usually doesn't really last long before somebody kills it. Because it's not something you want to keep alive on the board. Boom. Traded. What's he got? Does he still have 8 cards? No, he only has 7 now. Another Spiteful Smith. Well, that's a little annoying. But he burned one of his Arcanite Reapers already. So he negated that. So we'll play out this guy. Draw a card, get a Mad Bomber. It's not really that great. We'll play out Murlocs because Murlocs, why not? And then we'll just keep going and see what he plays. He's probably going to trade into this. Oh, wow. Now he doesn't have to trade into that. Now he can, like, execute it or something. Or kill it with his weapon. I mean, if he kills it with the weapon, that's preferable. Because then he still takes damage to the face. Of course, he's not going to do that. So, we got some interesting Mad Bomber targets. I'm going to try my luck. Nope. Of course not. Boo. That one is by far the most lethal. And this guy's is useless, so we'll play him. make Mad Bomber an even bigger target. Probably just going to axe him in the face, because why would he waste anything on the field? But yeah, this deck definitely has some late game issues. Because both games I was going pretty good, and then we hit like the mid-late game, and then it kind of just crumbled. Probably because all my high mana cost cards aren't that good, and I don't have that many of them. It's all about the early game setup. Trying to get something done, because I have no fireballs in this deck, because that's how Arena loves to roll. It's just pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Ask him a question. He's down to 9. If I had fireballs in this deck, everything would be great. But I don't. So it's gonna suck. I feel like I guess I should just kill the sheep. Because, I mean, he could just use the sheep and the Argent Squire to kill this. No, he actually has to commit something more to it. Oh, that is not what I want to see. Not at all. See, everybody else gets their cool class cards like that. Like the Arcanite Reaper and stuff. And the Gore Howl. And I don't even get a bloody fireball. That's how fantastic. Wow, another polymorph. It's completely useless. All of this is completely useless. You can just kill everything that I put out. But, I mean, whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. Because, I mean, if I don't put out anything, then I have no chance. And even when I put out stuff, like, that happens. So, yeah. This is all around terrible. I don't think this deck is going to do anything. Because my choices were pretty limited. Pretty limited and pretty terrible. So, we'll just see, because, this is his class card, this is a class card, this is a class card. His double slam, his Cruel Taskmaster, just all class cards, and I got like nothing. I had 2 polymorphs, which is good, and a flame strike. And that's really, I mean, 2 mana worms is kind of nice, but without the other spell cards that keep it going, it's really not that great. So, yeah, we'll see if we can prevent from dropping out without any wins, because that would just be terrible. But we'll see how it goes. And I'd really rather play the Gun Pusher than a worthy opponent right now. Is this the same guy? I don't know, but he's probably got better luck than me. So drop those because they're 4s. I don't like keeping 4s. That's better. It's quite a bit better actually. So I can coin out a Ghoul on turn 2, or I can Frostbolt something scary that he puts out, or I could just buff up like my Shield Bearer if he's still around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same guy because he's got the same backs and he's a warrior and we just had a game. And he didn't play anything turn 1. And now I gotta play the Argent Squire turn 1 because I can actually start doing damage. And doing damage is always good. And then he slams it because it's got a bubble and draws a card. Yeah, this is the exact same guy. He's playing the exact same stuff, and I'm not okay with it. Because, once again, no, I keep harping this point, but he actually got class cards. Oh, Mad Bomber. Oh, that was the best Mad Bomber ever. was the best Mad Bomber ever. I really want to pull out the Ghoul and have him get bonuses from killing that, so I think I'll just ignore him this turn and go for the kill next turn. Maybe I'll put something else out too and make the Ghoul ridiculous. But yeah, we'll see. See what he's got in his big old hand. He's slamming. Of course he's got another slam. Wait. Right. He's got to do that to get a card. Okay. Okay. This is pretty good. This is going all right. All right. I can do this. I can coin out this. I can smack him in the face. Smack him in the face. And then see what he's got. It's a little bit better pressure than I had last time. And I've got a Frostbolt to either kill a big scary or slow him down if he puts out like an Arcanite Reaper, which he could do. Again. And axe my poor Ghoul to death. Yep, there it is. Wow, how did I know that? Oh, right. Because it's terrible. And then I can oh. I really want to put out the Water Elemental so I can keep his weapon locked down. But I also want to put out this before I Frostbolt him. But I don't have the mana to do everything. So I think I'll just go with that, because keeping him locked down is more important than buffing a Mana Worm by 1 damage. And look, he's already at 10 health, so this game's going pretty good so far. I'm just beating him down before he can do anything. Which is the only thing this deck seems to be good at. And then they go flying, do that, execute or whirlwind? No, he just leaves it alive. That's pretty awesome, actually. Let's put up a counter spell because this guy likes playing spells. But he's dead, so I don't know why I did that. So yeah, that's what you get for beating me last game, is you get completely stomped. So, well, at least we get to keep playing. Try to get somewhere with this deck so it's not a complete shutout of terribleness. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I'm just finding... I still can't believe they haven't fixed this button. Like, it's just completely broken. Like, there's even another notch down here that I didn't even know about. And it's just... That line has been there ever since open beta. And then that happens. Yeah, at least they fixed the targeting arrows in the last patch. Whenever that was. Tuesday or something. But yeah, at least they did that, so they're working on it. I get Argent Squire every game, which is completely fine with me because I love Argent Squire. She's not that great in this deck. Oh god, especially when you draw a Sunwalker next to it. And then your opponent takes forever to decide, which is fine, I guess, but. Nobody likes waiting forever. So, there's that. Aw, I didn't hit a puppy. Wow, and my shield bearer. It's actually pretty good, but I'm gonna save my coin and try to coin into, like, maybe an early Sunwalker or whatever else I draw. Crap. That thing is just gonna go rampant on my stuff. So just load up with a bunch of taunt, I guess, early on. Just give that thing something to chew through until I have an answer for it. But I don't... Oh god. Now I really don't have an answer for it. Because I don't think I can target it. Can't be targeted by spells. Oh no, I can silence it, but that would be pointless. Kill this thing. Get that off my back. Now I'm just staring at this abomination across the board. Trying to figure out what to do with it. Because I can't target it by a spell, so I can't just polymorph it or something. And that happens. And that thing is just running crazy. And I really don't have anything to stop it. Because, like, if I silence it, I can ping it. I can actually do stuff to it, but I don't want to waste 2 cards on a stupid fairy dragon. So I guess I'll just put up a counter spell and wait. Probably put out my Sunwalker next turn. That should slow him down, but then we're getting into the mid. Then we're getting into the part where this deck isn't that great. Oh yeah, 1 health. More bodies on the board is actually pretty good though. I don't know if I wanted to counterspell that. It's really not that big a deal. Because he's probably got some hard removal for this, which would have been much better to counterspell. Or he's just got like a stupid owl or something that can silence it and make it completely useless. Because when you silence a thing with Taunt and Divine Shield, it just makes it utterly worthless. Oh, and he's gonna do that and dunk that useless thing into my face. Yep. Not having a good feeling about this one. Just flood the board with useless crap. See what happens. Yeah, this isn't going too well. He's trying to target his thing with a magic spell. Maybe. Oh no! Swipoo. Of course. The perfect of all answers. Swipoo. I can flood the board again, but I'm freaking dead. Just dead. Regardless of what I do. Because I can only do one or the other. So remove 4 damage, but yeah, I'm dead. So this was a quick arena run. I think this is the worst I've ever had. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. I think that's a new record for shortness of arena runs. With one sad victory. It was a good victory though. It completely showed that warrior what for. But everything else is pretty garbage. And I'm gonna guarantee that this pack is utter garbage. But if I get a legendary out of here, I will laugh. Got a Gladiator's Longbow. I got a legendary. I got a Sylvanas out of... Oh my god. This might actually be worth putting up now. Just because the sheer what the fuck of getting a Gladiator's Longbow and a Sylvanas out of a one-win arena run. That's just... what? Wow. I can't believe that. That is just completely absurd. It's just completely absurd. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Well, anyway, that was the arena run, so... lates.